Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Delphi murders. There was actually some new information released on Monday. So first of all, for those of you who are not familiar with this case, it involved a 14-year-old Libby and 13-year-old Abby. Their bodies were found February 14th, 2017, about 50 feet from Deer Creek and a half a mile east of the bridge on the Delphi Historic Trails in Carroll County, Indiana. The girls were dropped off near the Monon High Bridge, just east of Delphi, about 1 p.m. on February 13th, 2017. A family member went back to pick them up at the same spot about an hour later, and they weren't there. So the video that was released Monday shows a man in blue jeans and a blue coat taking a few steps along the railroad tracks on the Monon High Bridge. The audio is an extended version of the Down the Hill clip police released days after the girls' bodies were discovered. The voice in the newly released recording says, "Guys down the hill." So they released like those still photos of the video that one of them took of the guy with the jeans, and he's walking and he says down the hill, but they actually released the video where those still shots were taken. It's just a couple second video, so I'm going to play that for you later. And then the audio, like they said, that was released, they just said down the hill. Well, they released a little bit more where it says guys down the hill. So the Todd Lappin, a retired homicide detective, said holding back information is often the key to solving the mystery. You want to keep a lot to yourself that only the suspect would know, said Lappin. So I'm thinking, they probably have a lot more information, maybe from that video, that they're not releasing because, they're trying to solve this case. So maybe they're just going to release a little bit at a time. So they, before they only released the still shots, now they released the video, and then they added a little bit more to the audio. So the newly released information generated about 1,000 tips in less than 24 hours, the police said. So not only did they release the, longer or the video clip of the man and a little bit longer audio, they also released a new sketch. Okay, so the police are continuing to try to solve the 2017 murders of Abby Williams, 13, and Libby German, 14, bringing renewed attention to a shocking case. Indiana State Police on Monday released an updated sketch of the man they believe killed the teens. The sketch shows a smooth-faced man with a narrow nose and thin lips. This face appears to be much younger than the one shown in another sketch released nearly 2 years ago. But they said this sketch is not new. This sketch was actually drawn on February 17th, 2017, a few days after the victims' bodies were found. The picture was based on the description of a person who saw something that the person felt needed to be reported. So they said the investigation tips and leads have pointed us in a different direction, says Sergeant Kim Riley. So if any of you guys have a legitimate tip, please email Abby and Libby tip at cacoshrf.com, or you could call the tip line 844-459-5786, the Indiana State Police at 800-382-7537, or Carroll County Sheriff at 765-564-2413. So if you guys have any information on the new sketch that was released or the new audio, please, call the tip line or call the police. That would be very helpful. Now I'm going to play you the video of the press conference on Monday.
I got to say to the Delphi community how grateful I am. You inspire people that you don't even understand, and you don't even understand why. We're releasing additional portions of the audio recording from that day. Please keep in mind, the person talking is one person and is the person on the bridge with the girls. Down the hill. We are also releasing video recovered from Libby's phone. This video has never before been previously released. The video shows a suspect walking on the bridge. When you see the video, watch the person's mannerisms as they walk. The result of the new information and intelligence over time leads us to believe the sketch, which you will see shortly, is the person responsible for the murders of these two little girls. We also believe this person is from Delphi, currently or has previously lived here, visits Delphi on a regular basis, or works here. We believe this person is currently between the age range of 18 and 40, but might appear younger than his true age. Directly to the killer, who may be in this room. We believe you are hiding in plain sight. For more than 2 years, you never thought we would shift gears to a different investigative strategy, but we have. We likely have interviewed you or someone close to you. We know that this is about power to you, and you want to know what we know, and one day you will. A question to you: what will those closest to you think of when they find out that you brutally murdered two little girls? Two children. Only a coward would do such a thing. I just want the family to know that when I take my last breath on this earth, I'll be thinking of them. There's going to be a tremendous amount of questions. I know that. I know that. Never in my career have I stood in front of something like this. Please be patient with us, please. We're just beginning. We are just now beginning. And I can tell you on behalf of the sheriff and the police chief, so many other partners that have stood with us over this period of time, that we will not stop.